Okay, in this video, we're gonna discuss the 5 tips to start your YouTube channel. So let's go. Okay, so scripting and thinking of thumbnails. Your first 30 seconds of your video, they say, is the most important, because if somebody's gonna watch the first 30 seconds and click off, then that's not gonna help you. That's gonna hurt you in a YouTube algorithm. So, then they'll start saying, hey, we're not gonna promote this channel anymore. He's not getting any views or getting people to watch his content. So in their eyes, they're thinking it's probably not good, which we know that we're just starting out. So we're only making a few videos here and there. So of course, we have to grow and get better. Like with me, the thing I've been practicing on is like fixing one thing in each video. So like this is my second video. So now I'm trying to shoot and show you the difference in the next part of the video that we're gonna get into down the road. It's gonna be gear. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about as far as gear. I'm trying to help y'all see every aspect of this. If you want to use your phone, that's one thing, but a camera is totally different. A phone gives you more freedom and a camera gives you less. But like I said, we're going to get to that in a couple of steps down the road. So right now we're just talking about researching the thumbnail. The thumbnail, they say, is the most important, because if the viewer sees you when they're scrolling through all them thumbnails and they see your thumbnail pop up, the YouTube algorithm is pushing out smaller channels, so a lot more people will see your thumbnail. But the thumbnail is what catches them. When they click on that thumbnail and they see the first part of the video, they're saying that's what needs to be important. The first 30 seconds in your hook, which I'm still trying to figure out the hook part. If y'all can help me, leave a comment down below and let me know about the hook, but I'm trying to figure out the hook myself. But they say the first 30 seconds is the most important. So I guess that's the most value that I can give you in this first tip, is just focus on the first 30 seconds of the video. You want it to be interesting. What's going to be coming more in the video. I gotta wait and see what he's going to talk about later on in the video. That type of thing. But yeah. All right, let's go into the second step. All right, so editing. Before you had to spend all this money on editing stuff, like tools and everything you needed to be able to edit, like all the rest of the people on YouTube. But now, since it's more personal, and simplistic, you can just use your iPhone or your Android phone or whatever kind of phone you got, and then you get into the editing software, and you only have to do a few cuts here and there, to clean it up a little bit, and now post it. It's a whole lot better, because now anybody per se can blow up on YouTube, because you don't need all the fancy editing styles, or you don't need to be able to shoot a transformer film or some kind of film out there, some kind of elaborate film, because people try to make their story, just being authentic, telling your story the way you can and not worrying about all the stuff that you're going to have to do, when you get it in post and editing, like cleaning it up. But yeah. All right, so now you have tons of options as far as editing. If you want to, you can edit on the SSD that's inside your computer, where you have a Mac or a PC, but you also have the option to edit on external, SSDs or hard drives, whichever one you choose. But for me, I just choose to shoot 1080 versus 4K right now, because 4K is just so big of a file. And if I shoot on my R6, I can only record a certain amount of 4K footage anyways, because it'll overheat or I'll run out of space. So I just choose to take the 1080. It's still good quality, it still gets your point across, and it still looks good on YouTube if you export it out in the highest quality you can. So to me, that's what I choose. But I wanted to share that with you guys, just in case you're thinking, well, I got the video finished, how do I export it out? What settings? That should help a little bit. And I can also make a video later on going over everything, like when I edit the video and when I get ready to export it, I can show you all the process, because if you see it visually, it should make a better impact than me just talking about it on the camera. So yeah, I'll make that video pretty soon to give everybody like the whole rundown, from shooting the video to getting in the computer editing and then exporting it out. And then if you want to, we could even go as far as uploading it onto YouTube. I mean, we can do as much as you guys want. Y'all can just leave me comments down below and let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll try to make a video on it. Anything that'll help you guys, I'm all for it, because I want to help as much as I can. Smaller YouTubes, we need to join together. So come on, all you smaller YouTubers, comment. Tell me how I'm doing. write down in the comments. I mean, you know, subscribe, hit that bell, get notified. I mean, let's help each other. Come on. Okay, so the next tip is gonna be gear. I know we covered it a little bit in the last video, but this video is gonna give y'all more of what I'm talking about. Because right now we're shooting on the R6, Canon R6. It's a mirrorless camera, full frame. And I got it hooked up on top with the Rode Wireless Pro, which I'll get the phone in a minute, and I'm gonna record some of it, that way you can see the setup. Because we got it on a monopod. That's the way I'm keeping it steady right now. But gear. The biggest thing I can give you about gear is you can spend a ton of money on gear. As much money as you want to. You know, anything you want to buy, they have all type of gear out there. But if you want to get started, just use your cell phone. I think the cell phone is still the better way. I'm recording on this camera just because I spent so much money on it, and I want to try to learn how I can make videos with both. But you ain't got to go out and spend a ton of money on a camera unless you just really want to, and you got a lot of money to blow. But I would just start with the phone. The phone will give you 4K video if you want to shoot 4K or 1080. It'll give you slow motion if you want to slow down your footage. It'll give you all the options. It even gives you like a built-in gimbal. Because if you're moving with the iPhone versus this camera, you can tell a big difference. And I'll have that in this video as well. So when I get to this gear part, I'm gonna show y'all side by side, one with the camera and one with the iPhone. So y'all can see if you're trying to hold the camera and follow somebody when they're walking and talking, or versus the iPhone if you're walking and talking. You'll see the difference. You'll see how much difference it is when I put it up on the screen. You'll see. But yeah, gear. I've spent a lot of money on gear, so I'm the wrong one to be telling anybody about gear because I spent tons and tons of money. I bought stuff, sold stuff, buy more stuff, sell it. I had gimbals that weighed a ton, trying to hold the camera up on my gimbal and walk around and video myself. But yeah. Okay, so the next tip is a big one for me, guys, because I struggle with this myself. So this tip right here, are you listening? Is gonna be consistency. Like me, I always told myself in the past that, hey, I'm gonna make videos and I'm gonna upload every week. You know, I'm not gonna miss any weeks. I'm gonna keep uploading. And guess how that turned out? It didn't. Because now I'm trying to force myself into the mindset of being consistent. So that's why I'm trying to share this with you guys. So this one is a big tip, consistency. Just being consistent and making a video and keep growing and keep getting better with each video. Every video that you produce is gonna move you into the better category, in my opinion. I think when you upload a video, like try to put yourself into where you have to make content. Like, you know, I know if you say, I'm gonna make it, then you'll never do it. Just try to put in your mindset that I'm gonna be consistent and I'm gonna make a video, at least one every week. If you can do one video every week, because I know people that are really good at it will do one video every day, which I'm nowhere near that yet. I'm trying to put myself to do one a week. And even one a week I'm struggling with because it's just so much stuff going on, but consistency will help you grow. I think if you're consistent and you try to improve on each video, then you're gonna get better as you go. So that's the one thing that, it's a big thing for me because I wanna be consistent. I just struggle with it. So if you guys have any tips that y'all gonna leave me in the comments about, you know, getting over being consistent or how to improve being consistent, and you know, with your everyday life, consistency is hard because you have all this other stuff going on. You can say, oh, I'll get to the video later, I'll do this later, you know, it's just YouTube, I'll get to it later. Okay guys, are y'all hearing me? Consistency. I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all get it. Being consistent. Try to be consistent. I want to put that into y'all's brain because that's the big one for me. This tip right here is a big tip. I thought that was a bug, and that scared the crap out of me. Dang. All right, so that brings us to the last tip. The last tip is just gonna be creating videos. Keep making videos even if you don't think anybody's watching, or if anybody does watch, you know, just make them for yourself. Make them because you want to have something to look back on, or you want to make them because you're having fun. Like when I make these videos, I have fun. You know, I'm thinking of ways, you know, to get better, but I'm still having fun because I'm out here Well, today I'm kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it's cold. But I'm still having fun. So at the end of the day, make videos that you like and that's gonna make you have fun and, you know, be creative, of course. You know, you got that creative process and creative ideas and you're doing all this research and you're making these videos, but you're still having fun. Just make sure you're having fun, because if you're not having fun, then what's the point in making videos? I like to keep it fun. I'm not, you know, I'm not an over seriously guy. How you say that? Seriously, or however how you say it. I'm not, you know, that type of guy. I just like having fun and relaying a message and helping you guys. So that's what I'm here for. So if y'all want anything else to be on this channel, let me know. But this is me. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here if I can get out of the cold. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.